Zach LaVine, 29 in the first half. Kobe White, 19 in the second half. And the guard play has lifted the Bulls to an 8-point lead, Stacey.
Well, I tell you what, Kobe, 4 of the last 5 games, 15 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds from the point guard spot. So he's been very solid. And he came in the first half, was real slow. Wasn't really knocking any shots down. And in the second half, when Zach kind of cooled off, Kobe has been able to step his game up. Some tough drives to the basket.
He's doing it right now with 5 fouls, 21.7 rebounds, 5 assists tonight for Kobe White. Kleba, quick trigger.
Oh,
that
wow.
was big. Bulls lead is 5. 80 seconds to go. Oh, Thad Young couldn't hang on, and this is out of bounds. And we'll see if it stays with the Bulls.
Well, they signal it's Bulls ball.
That's going to be Mavericks ball, I think.
Ball. Yeah, he didn't touch it. Yeah, they're going to probably overturn that one.
This will be a quick overturn, you'd think.
Let's see. Yeah, Kleba didn't touch it.
He didn't come close to it either. Kleba body to body. So it's currently Bulls ball, but this should be fish in a barrel for replay. So 1:13 to go. The Mavericks.
This would be a big possession if they change it forward. Yeah, they overturned it, so this helps Dallas.
Bulls are 2-4. Mavericks 2-3 coming in. Bulls will be on the road on Tuesday at Portland, Wednesday in Sacramento. 4-game road trip to the West Coast. Here is Jalen Brunson with 70 seconds to go. Huge night for Brunson. Hardaway, sidestep, missed the 3. And the rebound for Zach LaVine with a minute to go.
Boy, he has been struggling from the 3. 2 of 10.
Now, it looked like Richardson looked like he was going to lean into a foul, then pulled back, and they still gave the foul anyway.
Wow.
His 5th.
Let's see here. He's grabbing him. And grabbed him. I mean, he was looks like he was going to go for the foul. He got him across the chest. So maybe the official looked at that and said he was trying to make a play, trying to stop play.
Zach missed the first. He is 7 for 8 from the free throw line tonight. That was his first miss. Bulls right now are 23 of 26 from the line. 6-point game. 50 seconds to go. Way out above the arc. Hardaway on the drive and kick. Richardson kept the foot behind the line. Offensive rebound. Brunson got the flyby and missed the 3. Kleba reloads. Hardaway. No. Another chance and the rebound for Otto Porter, and the Bulls wrangling his way out with 25 to go. And you hope he's all right.
Yeah, he was in there battling for that rebound. Here it is right here. Watch. He goes in there. Cleveland kicks it back out. Good contest. And then he just goes in against the smaller Mavericks and comes up with that rebound. And that'll just about do it.
A lot of chances there for Dallas on that possession.
Yeah, it did. They just weren't able to cash him in. And your best player who's not on the floor with them right now, Luka Doncic, you expected Tim Hardaway, who's really their number 2 scorer, had a rough night. 4 of 15 from the field, 2 of 12 from the three-point line for 13 points.
There's Luka Doncic, just 21 years old. Such a talent.
Future MVP of the league.
You think?
Yeah. He's that talented, man. He is fun to watch too.
Bulls by 8. 25.5 to go. The conclusion when we come back. Bulls will play the Mavericks again in exactly 2 weeks in Dallas, and we may see Luka Doncic that day. I mean, 17 triple-doubles. Youngest player in NBA history to lead the league. He's a machine. But his Dallas team trailing the Bulls here as the Bulls try to put it away up by 8. Nice perimeter defense once again for the Bulls. And they're going to get a travel.
And that'll just about do it, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we always say the Bulls win, drive home safely, Chicago. Beep, beep.
It's nice to hear that, you know?
It is. You know, this team, the first couple of games got away from them, but they've gotten better each and every game. And the improvement that you're seeing, Billy Donovan from game to game. I mean, from Kobe White's, controlling the tempo of the game to Zach LaVine, understanding what the situations are as far as when to take a shot and when not to take a shot, and then they'd be able to get some bodies back, get guys like Thad Young back, Denzel Valentine back, so they're getting guys back healthy.
Timeout Bulls, 116-108, and frankly, you're down 4 guys who are rotational pieces. Yeah, Luka Doncic isn't playing, but this is a win you absolutely will take. I mean, we could see at the end of the NBA season, the teams that play best when they have issues with personnel could end up really helping themselves in terms of final seeding and standings.
Well, and you know what? The NBA has been, lucky so far that we haven't had an outbreak where games have been canceled like you're seeing in the NFL and you're seeing the other sports, so it's been a blessing that you haven't had, a lot of teams miss games and everything. But at that same token, everybody's going through the same thing, Jason. It's not just the Bulls. Houston missed a game or two with a couple of guys, and you're going to have guys missing games. It's just a matter of when and when it's going to happen. But right now, I mean, the Bulls, you go back to that Golden State game that they should have won, and they beat Washington twice. And then, Milwaukee's a little bit different, but they come in here and they win this game without Doncic. This is a game that you should win without Luka Doncic. And they're doing what they're supposed to do. Now they go out to the West. It's a good way to start that West Coast trip. But there's some tough teams out there in the Western Conference. They're going to get a chance to see arguably the best backcourt with Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum out in Portland. And the West Coast has always been tough for the Bulls. During the championship years, it's always been tough. But it's always good to go out there with that win, get a win before you go out there.
Well, we know the Clippers are much better than that 50-point deficit they had to the Mavericks back on December the 27th. The largest halftime lead you'll ever see is we see Tyrell Terry check in, a Stanford alum who is a very talented young guard for Dallas, who's not part of the rotation as yet. But Kobe White tonight, 21 points in the second half.
How about 7 rebounds and 5 assists? And it's going to be up and down with Kobe. You know, Kobe's going to have nights where he's caught up on the score, and there's other nights where, you know, he's going to have to get his teammates involved. And first half, I thought he didn't force things. You know, he let the game come to him. He was trying to get everybody involved, but he recognized Zach LaVine was hot, and they rose Zach's hot hand. And in the second half, he picked up the pace and started scoring as well.
1.7 left. Inbound pass will do it. One last heave from Terry, and the Bulls